So I'm going to do a video on my 2015 Yamaha AR240. It's got some bad impellers on both sides. I've already done one side, taken it out. You can see it's pretty beat up. It's been making quite a bit of rattling in the housing. So I decided to go ahead and get new impellers. I've got those. I've also got the new housing. Here's the one that came out of that one. You can see all of the nicks and chunks that are coming out of it right there. So this is the worst of the two, I believe. Here's the brand new one. All one piece heavy stainless steel versus the aluminum one that came factory. So I've already got this side done. I'm going to show you how to get to this point on the other side. So we're going to take these bolts off right here, these nuts. One's a 10 millimeter and one is an 11 millimeter. I believe, sorry. I think they're both 11 millimeters actually. Both 11. So just make sure you save all the pieces. Don't lose anything. Save that little washer. Let's put the pieces together. Up here, there's a couple of nuts. If you look over here, right here, there's one on this side and there's one on the opposite side. They're both 10 millimeters and they have a little bushing in the middle. So this is what you'll have when we take them out. You'll have the bushing and the little nut on each side. So take this side out first. There's one. There's two. So that'll allow us some access to get these 4 bolts here. These are 14 millimeters. There's one here, one down here, and there's 2 on the opposite side. One there and one there. All right. So they're pretty long, about 4 or 5 inches long. This is about the 3rd time I've done this for various reasons. Typically there's something stuck in there you gotta clear. I've had several chunks of wood that I've had to clear this summer already. That's why you can see why the impellers are so beat up. And then this comes off. There's the shaft and the impeller. Gotta be a little careful, it's kind of heavy. And this part, just to make it a little easier. Take this off here. Get a little tricky here. We'll take this off. There's a little fitting there that's keeping it together, but we don't need it together. But otherwise, you can see this side's not too bad on my impellers, but I do have new ones. I'm going to replace. I'll probably do a video for that. I was going to do it today, but I found out that my spline holder for my shaft is the wrong size. I have to look up the right size. As you look, this one's too small. It doesn't fit those splines. So the shaft holder tool is not the right one. So won't be doing that today, but I'm going to move this out of the way, and then we'll move to taking the other housing out. All right. So here's the piece we want to get to. So right here, 4 bolts, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's also a little 10mm bolt right here. So get these out, and we'll see what this one looks like when I get it out. These are a lot shorter. Love these Milwaukee tools. That one's a little tight still. Then we got to get that 10mm out, and then we can pull her out. And that's just a little wiggle. And then that makes you clean out this ring. There's sand and a little grit before you put the new one in. Just make sure you clean that out good. So let's take a look at this one here. So let's see what we got here. This one's not quite as beat up. Again, those impeller blades on the other side weren't as bad, but definitely see there's been some cavitation there. We've had lots of wood, little wood chunks and things like that slow us down. So going to put the new one in. Bring it over here. So this has a rubber O-ring in it. So put a little bit of waterproof silicone grease in there just to make it easier to slide in that groove it's going to sit in. Otherwise it may not seat right. Just line up the holes and push her in. You kind of feel it seat. There you go. All right, that's about it. And then just replace your bolts. I don't have the tension. I'm not actually going to put mine back in all the way today. I'm going to wait till I get that shaft holding tool before I put everything back together. But hopefully that helps somebody. And these are definitely a way better part. One piece, all stainless steel versus having aluminum, and then the bearing ring being a steel, 2 different metals. So it should slow down that shape issue that causes the propellers to hit and wear it out. So thanks guys, have a good day.